Martin Sheen came and visited the school to spend some time with our students, answer some questions, and share some of the stories of how he got started. In particular, he shared this one great story of how an audition for the iconic rock musical Hair led him to Joe Papp's Public Theater pushing a broom. We had a great time with him, and I hope you enjoy the clip.
I'm somewhat gregarious, and I kind of really have always loved what I do for a living, and I love talking and sharing about it. And I've done it all my life, and I've been very fortunate to have made a living at it, for all these years. And I don't have any memory of not being an actor. No conscious memory. I didn't know that's what you call it when I was a child, but I started going to the movies around the age 5 or 6, and gradually it began to dawn on me, hey, you're one of those people up there. What's the big deal? Oh, it was like, oh, I'm not nutty. I'm not so unusual. Oh, I had something to relate to. And I think most children, probably all of you can relate to that as children, that you knew something about yourselves that you didn't have any language to express or a way to relate it to the outside world. And so you kind of live with that. And if you're lucky, you follow that because that's your bliss, as Joseph Campbell tells us. Isn't that true? That's the thing, that if you don't do it, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be fulfilled. You're not going to become yourself. You're not going to reach any potential. And so I knew that as a child. And I felt possessed by it. And I knew that if I didn't, pursue it, and I didn't quite know what pursue it meant, but that if I didn't follow that I would be unhappy. I would never be happy. I knew that instinctively. And I'll bet that you all feel the same way. You wouldn't be happy if you didn't do this thing that we call acting, performing art, whatever it is. You're not going to be happy if you don't do this. It's a reflection of who you are, isn't it? And it's an opportunity for you to become yourself. And so I knew that as a child, before I could articulate, and before I became a windbag. and it possessed me, and it gave me, as I use this phrase, it gave me a possession of myself. And that's the difference when you are kind of in sync with this, whatever this thing is that possesses you and gives you a possession of yourself. It's conscious, Nobody becomes an actor or an artist by accident. Or if they have, I haven't heard yet how they're doing, But I think most of the time it's a real conscious choice.
And it's hard.
Yeah, it has to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But the idea is to make it look easy, right?